Ghost of Tsushima is a tear-jerking story of an island at war, and through circumstance, a man rises up to become the protector of the island. His story is one of loss and honour, but he has to lose his honour to beat the Mongol invasion, and in doing so distance himself from his uncle and become the Ghost. The people you meet throughout the game are intriguing and make you want to learn more about them and their history. Quests never feel like a chore, instead they always feel rewarding and worthwhile. Graphically, the game exceeded my already high expectations as the scenery and landscape looks incredible and is very much alive. The main map is split into three distinct areas which look and feel very different to one another. Gold birds at the start were useful for finding new points to unlock, but very quickly we realised they were taking us to the same point we're heading to anyway. Combat isn't straightforward, but once you master the strategic button inputs, it is extremely rewarding. Stealth gameplay is very much present, but at no point are you forced to play that way. In fact, in our playthrough, we very rarely use stealth, instead challenging enemy camps to enable Jin to keep its honour for as long as possible. Ghost weapons are a system that proves to be unnecessary within the game. Although some secondary objectives pushed you to use these weapons, this was very few and far between. Outside of these objectives, they had no real use or reward for using them, however hard you try. The changeable armor is very well done, giving you a lot of choice, not only in look, but also to find something that suits your style of play. My only criticism of this is to change your armor, you have to keep entering the menu, and this becomes tedious to the point I stopped changing armor after a while. The same can be said for stances. At the start, I was trying to change stance when the fighting required. By the time you get to the middle part of the story, this does become unnecessary. Yes, it does make a difference in combat, but it also isn't needed enough to warrant a constant change. Throughout the island, shrines can be found, and these are a chance to test your parkour skills, and although challenging and confusing at times, they feel rewarding once you make it to the top. They also have the best views throughout the game. The biggest issue with the parkour is Jin's jumping is very stiff and unnatural. It does look funny when you need to jump from one area to another. The DLC is also very different in look to the three areas of the main island, and the story takes a more supernatural turn, but still feels part of the same story. Trophy hunting is pretty simple as the trophy list has been split into parts, and to get the platinum, it mainly consists of playing through the game naturally with a few extra trophies requiring specific things to be done. As we say goodbye to Jin and the Island of Tsushima, we say goodbye to an incredible game whose graphics showcase what is actually possible in gaming.